Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to win in Roblox Squid Game. All in free-to-play style, no Robux needed. I've got a lot of experience in this game. Here's the proof. So yeah, trust me. I have no game passes. I have the Glassmaker Vision because I bought it with in-game money. Now let's get started. So for red light, green light, it's simple. The only danger is the other players. Because players can push you, and you'll quickly be on the edge of death, especially if the person pushing you has the super strength power. So make sure to not be near the other players to avoid every contact so they can't push you. Here's a little tip. When it's red light, you have a few extra milliseconds, which means you can use that time to move a bit further than the others. If you go a bit too far, it's not a big deal. The shooters can hit you a bit, but that's all. Once you arrive, make sure to go to the same spot as me to avoid players pushing you out of the safe zone. And now the Dalgona, which is, in my opinion, the second easiest game. I got the umbrella, not the easiest, but it's okay. So for this game, you just need to take your time. I have the lighter game pass because I bought it for 1 billion won. But don't worry, even without the game pass, it's still fine. Personally, I always start from the bottom and finish at the top. It's easier for me that way. When it's time to choose food before lights out, I personally pick the one on the right, because with that one, you get the fork during lights out, which I think is super overpowered. So, during lights out, you have two options. Either you choose the safe option and stay in a corner without taking risks, which in my opinion is the best way to actually win, or you decide to kill a few players. If you choose to kill, look for the players with the most wins to eliminate the biggest threats. Like this. When it's time to vote for hide and seek or tug of war, I personally prefer hide and seek, because tug of war is all about having a strong team. If you're unlucky and end up on a weak team, you're done for. The vote is over, and we're going to play tug of war. For this game, you just need to take your time and stay focused. I was doing pretty well, but my teammates weren't good at all. It's okay if you mess up a few times, but if it keeps happening repeatedly, then there's a problem. So yeah, I died. I restarted a game and managed to find a server that voted for hide and seek. So for hide and seek, personally, it's better to be the hider because it's easier. And if you're good, you can even kill the seekers by pushing them into traps. But in my case, I got to be the seeker. If you're the seeker, take the same path as me, because that's where most of the hiders go. See, I already found 2 hiders. Job's done. If you've killed a hider and you're safe, you can also try to find the other hiders. That way there are fewer people for the next games, and other seekers won't get any kills. For the jump rope, it might be tricky at first, but once you've got the technique, it's super easy. Place the camera like I do, because that way you can see the rope coming, and it saves you from having to jump just by listening to the sounds. After jumping, always take a few milliseconds to see where the arrows point, to the right or left, because if you mess up once, you can die instantly. If you manage to do this, it's basically a guaranteed win, because few people can pull it off. I've won several times after being the only one left after the jump rope. The glass bridge. This game can be more complicated, especially if there are few players and you don't have the Glassmaker Vision Game Pass. It can get tricky. If you don't have the Game Pass, always let others go before you. And if you have the dash ability, you can take the risk to dash and get a bit further. Even if you have the Game Pass, always let others go first, because if they die, you'll be alone, and it will be a free win. Well, since I'm alone, I can't really show you how to play Mingle properly, but what I can tell you is to always follow others and stay close to where most people are. Well, since I was the only one left, I automatically won. But I'm going to show you a clip of the last game to demonstrate how to play well. So for the last game, try to attack first as little as possible, because if you miss, you won't be able to move for a few moments. So let your opponent attack first. I'll leave you now with the gameplay. All right, that's all for today. Thanks for watching the video, and see you soon.